Beautiful day in Toronto. So much so we're both wearing shorts.
I'm wearing sandals.
Which is just, yes. This is new territory for all of us.
No.
But summer's not back yet, but spring has sprung, so
Yes.
we're taking full advantage. We are going to be heading up to Davenport this time. The plan is to try to make it as far as we can with the resources that we have. Apparently, the new Google update makes your phone drain really fast, so we're going to test that theory, and hopefully that's not true. But if it is, then this might be a shorter stream. And if it's not, then we'll see where it goes. But we're going to head to some of our favorite areas.
Yeah.
We're going to see what's there.
Well,
Randy's going to shower us with knowledge.
I will do my best.
A big old shower.
Yeah.
Big old Randy shower. So that's what we're doing today.
Okay.
Before Randy Day.
Yes.
But welcome to Toronto.
Welcome to Toronto indeed. It's a pretty comfortable day.
It's a very comfortable day.
It all feels pretty chill. Morning and overnight.
Yes.
I know that I was awoken by a lot of thunder around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, hold on a second. So yes, we had substantial thunderstorms last night.
But just walking up the street.
Yes. It is a beautiful day.
A beautiful day in the village, which is probably going to be pedestrianized.
Going to be what?
Pedestrianized, closed off to vehicle traffic
Yes.
from Alexander up to Wellesley.
Is this going to be soon, or is this just for Pride?
It's going to be for the summer.
Oh.
Yes, so borrowing steps from the, among others, the
Well, the one
village
parking
and
lot
St.
that's here.
Catherine. Yeah. So I like that idea.
So just for our sake, we're 2 minutes in and we are at 92%. So we're going to see what it's at 10 minutes, and then we're going to see what it's at 20 minutes. We're going to go from there. Hello, Medano.
dear.
Hello, Andrew. No, that's going to be great. Are they going to set up a market in the middle?
I think that the whole...
It would be stupid if they didn't.
Oh yeah, well, I mean... well, like, I don't know. Like, I think...
Hello, Austin. I am in a tank. Let's go this way then.
Let's do it.
I am in a tank top and my jean jacket. But I'm also in shorts, because why not?
Yes.
It is that kind of day, and this is what
It
we
is,
need.
yes. I'm in shorts and sandals and my NASA t-shirt and a light jacket. But yeah.
Hold up, did I just get an offer for a venue?
A venue?
I did. It looks like I have a location that we're going to be doing a read-through / run of my show. That's exciting. It's April 18th, so that's this weekend. But I'm just like, oh, well, okay. That's unexpected.
Well, venues are good. Oh, look at the construction. A gondola being lowered on the top of...
Don't fall.
Yeah. So a half-complete tower. The lower half has glass, the upper half does not.
And I feel like this building kind of shot up without me noticing.
Well, it can be difficult to keep track, right?
It really can, especially in winter when you just like, what's the word? Don't care?
When people are hibernating.
Right? It's just kind of the casual day.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, by the way?
It was good. It was chill. It was relaxed. Got my tax refund. So the equipment is on the way, and yeah, just and really enjoying the warm weather.
Oh my God, it's so needed.
Like not only the warm weather, we've had warm days before, but could it be consistent warm weather?
Could try to be.
We can try that. I would hope for that. Yeah, that, getting ready for the cherry blossoms.
It's gonna be so nice.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so like just looking north right here at the towers.
Yeah.
For the edification of our viewers, the 4 tallest towers that you see here, that one over on Wellesley, those 2 in the middle, and that last one at the end.
Yeah.
All of those are very recent.
Yes, they are. Probably within the past 5-10 years, right?
Oh yeah, past 10 years definitely.
Well, the entire landscape of Toronto is rapidly changing.
Oh, hugely.
We have more condos being built here than anywhere else in the world. I think it's even more sky towers, just in general.
Yeah, no, I mean, Canada has a particular intensity of construction right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think Toronto's number 1, and number 3, I read, is Laval, the big Montreal suburb.
Let's see if we can cross.
Yeah. So my understanding is that Laval is how you say Mississauga in Quebecois French. And they're having a boom.
Hey, Kalama. What's something about you that most people wouldn't guess? God, I don't know. I'm pretty open about stuff. I hate cilantro. That surprises a lot of people.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm one of those people who tastes like soap for.
Ah.
That being said, I can eat cilantro, and I still love I love Mexican food, but no, the cilantro part itself doesn't really, not my thing. This place is just called Offset Bar, but if you just look at it from this side, it's just called Bar.
I sold with the Sobeys at the Halloween pop-up shop.
Oh right, that was a Sobeys, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Back in the first decade of the 20th century. A Sobeys Urban Fresh.
Yes, and it was that for a long time, because
yeah.
it would have been here when I was. So I know I'm kind of going like weird directions, but I'm just like, I'm trying to go where the people aren't.
I think that's good.
First last says hello to you, Randy.
Hello. Hi. So we're passing by an escape room.
Yes.
Actually, something I found out the other day that shocked me. Did you know that if you die in the escape room, you die in real life?
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I know.
I've killed so many people.
Well.
I used to design escape rooms, eh?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So I've killed a lot of people.
Well.
To be fair, mine were mystery rooms. And what I did was I had an area and I set it up like a crime scene. And you had to come in and figure out what happened.
Don't worry, I'll try not to provoke you. Or ask for lovely mystery.
Hoping that post-apocalyptic dark gray is on its way out as a building exterior color. You know what? That is a fair hope.
So walking through Lillian McGregor Park behind a doctor, Lily McGregor. So yeah.
Sorry, I had a little issue there.
No problem.
Let me know if the screen still is working again.
But yeah. I like this park. It's thoughtful, well designed.
Yeah. Man, it got dark fast.
Oh.
That's always a sign. Guess the rats are hiding in this park in the daytime. But there's no farm boy around.
Oh. Well, the shop was across the street.
That's true. It's true. It's important to have your options. So I will say, with this Google update, it's not yet 10 minutes in, and we're down to 88% already. This is bad. Like, that's... that's horrendously bad, because if that doesn't improve, I'm not going to be able to do the thing that I need to do in order to live, which is this.
Yeah. Do you need a battery?
I don't know if it'll do any good, because the whole thing pops out when I do that.
Right.
I feel like I'm falling out of love with my phone, even after they fix the screen.
Oh.
What Google did you get? It's still the same one as before, but now it doesn't have any of the lines in the screen anymore, so that's a positive. We'll see. Once we get down to 50, I'm going to mark what time it is, and then I'll be like, okay, I need to determine things from here on out. But yeah, I have battery saver on and extra dim mode activated. So yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Yes. Time we tried to explore Davenport Road.
Yes.
Which
Could
was.
you tell me if the screen's still going?
One moment. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing video.
Okay, good. A lot of buffering happening too. That's always a good sign, isn't it, Stephen? Hello, Randy. Welcome to the chat. Wait a minute.
Yes, well. Yeah.
Did your phone fix? The screen isn't Reddit. The screen doesn't have any more lines on it, which is wonderful. I didn't even need to be attacked again. That's the best part.
Yes. Oh, so the big thing I meant to ask.
Yes.
Were you following the Artemis 2 story?
Yes, they're back.
They're back. Canada can into space.
I mean, what an incredible experience that must have been.
Oh, God, yes.
I love that space travel is back on the menu.
Right?
I'm guessing that you were following it.
I was in fact following it.
Excellent. And how'd you enjoy everything?
I was happy it worked out.
Yeah.
The imagery was beautiful, the science was good, it was a feel-good moment that I think a lot of people really needed. Yeah.
Yep. I will say, the funniest part of the whole story is that, I don't know, it's just kind of amazing to think that, like, after all this time, we're back exploring space. And technically, the space between the Earth and the Moon, you could theoretically fit every other planet within that distance, which just kind of blows my mind.
I mean, space is really big.
Randy, what's your favorite hidden lost river in Toronto? Hello, Pierre. Good to see you, buddy.
I have a certain fondness for Garrison Creek.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
I'm a fan of Tattle Creek myself.
Tattle Creek also deserves respect.
Yeah.
Moss Park Creek, now I fear it.
Now you fear it?
Well, I mean, runs directly through the heart of the village, and I have questions about the water infrastructure.
Oh yeah, with the constant sinkholes and.
Will the village collapse into the earth? We don't quite know. Oh, hello, pigeons.
Yes, little hunters here. Always a good thing.
Indeed. And yes, I knew what was going to be coming. I know what's coming.
I know you know what's coming.
Right.
The only question is which. Well, you know which one.
Oh.
Got to go with the raccoony. Raccoony. Boop.
Boop.
Done.
Although, actually, I also want to boop the snail.
Okay, just watch out for the dog poop that was there.
Oh.
You're good for now. You're good.
Boop snail.
Yeah, you gotta boop the snail. The snails don't get enough love these days.
Yep. I mean, mollusks are smart. I mean,
I like how we said Davenport. We're just not even going to make it anywhere close to Davenport, are we?
it's aspirational.
We can do it. We can
One
make
day.
it. We can theoretically just see parts of it.
Yeah. I mean, it starts at Yorkville, so yeah.
Every animal deserves a boop. That is true.
Yes.
All right, so for the record, we're at 15 minutes in, and I'm at 85%. So that's roughly 1% a minute, which is not...
An hour and a quarter.
Isn't great
third? No.
for what we're trying to do.
No.
My goal is to get this closer to 3 hours. So I want to start pushing myself a little more, because I'm not pushing myself enough. Because here's the thing, when you do a stream that's only an hour long, you don't, like, YouTube just starts to engage with it.
Oh.
And the longer you go, the better it does.
Okay.
But,
Well, one thing,
But-
yeah, one thing about we probably
you know. Ensure phone is charged. Oh, phone was charged. Let's see. Your friend Maddie has a very pleasant voice, which may open many professional paths beyond singer and actor. Do you think you have a very nice voice?
You do have a very nice voice.
Thank you. And also, that's why I bring you along, because our voices sound good together.
Really?
We harmonize.
My voice harmonizes, does it?
Yes.
I had no idea.
It's a good day to cruise U of T campus. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, squirrel.
Squirrels. Lots of little friends out.
Yes. Although right now they're digging the nut, so you probably don't want to get in the way of the nut collection.
It's true. It's true. Actually, let's kind of loop up through here, because it's actually just
I
a
love
really
it.
nice area of the campus. That doesn't
Agreed
get seen as often.
entirely. Agreed entirely.
Yeah. No, the reason I'm bringing this up is because apparently this is a very common thing that's happening with Google phones right now with the new update, and it just kind of sucks.
Well,
But hopefully, they figure it out.
let us hope.
Let us hope indeed. I might just need to get one of those split USB feeder inners, because that way I can attach my phone plug to one, and I can just always have the microphones on the other. Then hopefully that works. Google phones or Android? Apparently specifically Google phones,
Oh,
but it could also be Androids. Ooh.
oh.
I mean, is this technically a forbidden boop?
I
mean, this seems reachable,
surely.
not quite fully unreachable. I feel like the man's the forbidden boop, but this is a good boop. Boop.
Boop.
Very nice. There's 2 more boopable things over there. This is like a boop treasure trove.
U of T campus, where you go for boops, where you go to give boops.
U of... There has to be something in there. Boop of T? Maybe you can spell U of T in such a way where it looks like boops. What's the issue with phones? As of right now, not a lot of issue with the phones. The statue looks like Teddy Roosevelt from behind. Looks like Teddy Roosevelt from in front. It just
Yeah.
looks like Teddy Roosevelt.
2
2 more boopable people, but they seem stressed.
They don't need to worry about being booped by random strangers.
Yeah, that's true. I know some people generalize Androids as Samsung, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get a crappy update on my phone. Douche!
And I'm actually going to have to be getting a new Motorola one, because
Ooh.
among other things, well, there's actually some good promos, but my current one also has battery life issues, so...
Yeah. I think I might just need to go in there. Every time I've gone in there, though, they treat me like I'm the idiot, and I'm just like, you guys have given me a lemon. You forced me to upgrade my phone when I didn't want to.
Oh,
And now that I'm actually at the point where I'm just like, I'm not enjoying this phone anymore, you're saying I have to stick with it? You know what they can suck?
Lemons?
They can suck a bag of lemons.
I didn't know that the sales, that phone salesman have such big gapes.
Nah, they've just left me feeling sour. You do forget how nice U of T is, though.
Oh,
It's got a really nice vibe to it.
it's a very cool campus. Yeah.
Let's see.
Now that is a beautiful building.
It really is. So it looks like I have the venue.
Okay,
9:30 on Saturday.
this is lovely.
For my first time doing this show. It'll still be probably at least partially on book, but at the very least, it'll be good. You gonna come see it?
Saturday the 19th?
Yes.
I think I can
I think
make
it's
it.
Saturday. I think that's this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
just like, oh God,
Just,
what did I just agree to do?
just message me the info and I will get things arranged.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, passing Northrop Frye Hall, named, of course, after the famed Canadian media and cultural studies scholar.
Hall?
Well, Northrop Frye.
Actually, I don't know if I've ever been down to this little garden over here. I feel like I always go that way.
Yeah, I'm usually on the other side of the building, so.
Emmanuel College.
Oh. Oh, an Indigenous healing garden.
Mm-hmm. This garden at Victoria University is a place for reflection, prayer, healing, Kikaiwan, and learning about Indigenous traditions and stewardship of the land. It was created in consultation with the Indigenous advisors in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. Using only native plants, including traditional Indigenous medicines, this garden is fully accessible and ecologically sustainable. Garden opened outside of Emmanuel College in 2025, so this would have just opened last year.
Yeah, very
It's really
good.
cute.
It is.
I wonder if they're expanding it over here.
I don't know. Oh, there's a robin.
Remember, every robin's named Christopher
Oh,
or
yes.
Christina.
Oh,
if
look,
it's-
it hears something.
It's actually singing Backstreet Boys.
Oh,
Look at him go.
yep. They are pretty hunters. They have
Let's
kept.
we can go back over here.
I love it. And now it's bright again.
Right?
Oh dear.
It's always one thing or another.
Right. One notable Toronto-related thing I did last week, I did, for the very first time, transfer from line 5 to line 2 at Kennedy Station.
Ooh.
Yes.
How was that?
It was good. It was,
Just walk this way and just kind of walk the square a little.
I love it.
So I'm just like, the streets are always the same.
Yes.
We're getting a beautiful campus in the middle
Oh.
of in the middle of spring blooming. How often
At
do
the
we get
start.
that? Nice little
a lot.
sundial. Campus seems really quiet. Guess it's exam time, or it could also just be spring break, or maybe just not in use right now. It is middle of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they did a good job integrating it with the station. Very quick,
Convenient, efficient.
convenient, efficient. Eglinton goes deep. Cedar Vale, there's a wide separation. It's kind of like the Spadina of the crosstown line.
Gotcha.
Mount Dennis is is a terminal station, of course, for the time being.
Well, we hope it gets better at some point.
Oh yes. And Kennedy is good. Oh wow.
It's a rarely viewed scene of this particular building in Toronto.
Oh my God.
Back had a phone call. Well, welcome back, first last. Good to have you.
Yes, I can see why. Well, I'm sure the people following us can see why so much gets filmed on the campus here.
Right?
It's pretty pretty.
Yeah, lots of shows, lots of movies, film here.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to just kind of worm our way through the parts of the campus that just don't get seen very often.
I agree.
I should just change this name to like Wormy U of T Day. I mean, we will eventually end up at or around Davenport.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Eventually. But yep.
Well, this kind of indicates what the weather has been like this morning.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy water. We can. How deep? Not super deep.
Lots of inadequate drainage.
Super wet. Boop. There we go. You good?
I'm good.
All right. McKinsey building to your left is actually gorgeous. To your right, actually. Oh, crumbs. Well, maybe we come around it here.
Yeah. Actually, there's one building I think we should go by.
All right. We trust you, Randy.
Thank you.
I mean, that's kind of a cool spaceship feeling right over there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, mid-century modern optimism. Yeah. So what's on your tank? What's on your tank?
On my tank?
Shirt.
Oh, on the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, this was my friend's show that she did last year.
Oh, lovely.
If you ever get the chance to see a show called Who Drinks Mocktails on the Beach, it's done by Sarah. She stopped by a couple times, but she is lovely.
Very cool.
And funny enough, my director for my show that now was her director for that show.
Okay.
I don't know if she's performing her show anywhere this year.
Oh.
But also, I realize I'm a bit of a weird fringe artist because every year I have a new show. And I've had that for about 3 years now. Mocktails. Does that mean new booze? That is correct. Where are we going from here?
We're heading towards well, unless we're boxed in somehow.
We might be,
Oh,
but there's no way we can know until we get there.
indeed.
We always end up in the weirdest places sometimes.
Story of life.
Story of life. By the way, if you or someone you know is coming to Toronto and you're looking for a unique and customized experience, why not give them with a customized walking tour? You can find my services available online in the description below via Viator and TripAdvisor. Please check it out. And if you want to help the channel grow, please like and subscribe and tell your friends. A lot of people don't know about WalkTubing and it is becoming a bit of a thing. So if you are working with someone and you want to give them something gift, why not let them know about this wonderful, weird little world. We also have the Scene Toronto today. Randy,
Hi.
thank you for joining us.
Happy to.
Normally more historical based, but today we're just kind of goofing off.
Yeah.
But if you can go follow him at The Scene Toronto, it's greatly appreciated.
Instagram and YouTube.
Should we go down here and see what there is, or do you want to go down here first?
I was actually, how about we go around here?
Okay.
So we're actually behind the Gardner Museum of Ceramics, which is one of the many smaller museums of Toronto that I quite like.
There?
They've got a very good collection.
I thought it was mocking like those fancy drinks on the beach. Gotcha. Fair enough. Hello, Arnold. Ooh, that's a good question. Stephen wants to know if you have a favorite building in Toronto.
Favorite building in Toronto?
He says the Whitney Building.
Oh.
That.
He says, you say.
Okay. Kind of a cute little, not quite garden, not quite quad. It's interesting though.
It's something.
It comes down here, and that looks like it has a ramp up the other side, so you can come down to this, I guess just the entrance down here. Also, how did you come up with your YouTube name?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, can we actually go inside?
Are we able to?
There's no exit.
Fair enough.
I actually got it from a line from...
Hi, Roddy.
I got it from Michael Ondacci. It was a quote about, I think, quote from the book In the Skin of the Lion. It was like just a quote about seeing the city, and I like that quote. It stuck with me.
Nice. Favorite practical in-use building? Hey, the Whitney Building is in use, just not the tower. The tower's just big and useless like me.
Oh.
That's how I resonate with it so strongly. I would say my favorite in-use practical building is probably the OCAD building. Just because it's wild.
Yeah. OCAD is cool. Favorite in-use building? I am going...
How about your top 10?
Actually,
that way you don't have to, you can just name some that you like instead of putting pressure on one.
Okay, actually I realized like one of my favorite ones is the Elgin and Winter Gardens.
Oh, that's a beautiful
The Winter Gardens especially. That,
oh yeah, gorgeous space.
Like being in that space, as happily neglected and preserved as it was, that when I was there on the doors open, it really took me out.
Oh, speaking of unused buildings.
The planetarium, this is the goal. I closed in '95. I never had a chance to see it in operation, of course.
Yes.
And which is a shame because
it's needed, kind of.
I mean, space matters.
Space matters, but none more than my personal.
Yeah. But yeah, like I would like to think that there would have been in a better world a plan for revitalizing it. It's in the right place. People care about it. It's cool. But unfortunately, the planetarium is being demolished. Thank you, Doug Ford.
I mean, now we're having trouble just getting a science center back.
Oh my God.
Here's my thing with things like planetarium or things like that. Imagine all of the kids who might have potentially wanted to be astronauts, who could have been inspired by that, but weren't because it wasn't available to them.
Yep. What's that lovely quote from Oscar Wilde? Lying in the gutters while looking at the stars.
Yes. There she is. Home of the dome.
Well, also,
Speaking of places to see, I've never actually been into the Gardner Museum.
oh, you should, it's great.
Are there any pathways around it, or?
Any what?
No, it looks like it's pretty closed off on both
Yeah,
sides.
well, we went from the back,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's very cool. They've got changing temporary exhibits and an excellent permanent show, which does a very
Can you
good.
put this on for me?
Yes.
Put it on up here. Thank you.
And they have a very good permanent collection, which does a very good job of exploring ceramics and porcelain as high technology.
See clay in a new way. How can you pass by that huge face without a boot?
Yeah, so we were on again, we walked by the back of that.
It's sadly a forbidden boop. It is protected on all sides.
The fortifications are real.
Fortifications are real, but it is a beautiful piece. And every time I walk by, I'm just like, I wish. Forbidden boops are real things.
Oh yeah. The Church of the Redeemer,
It's a pretty one too.
very lovely. I've been inside. And
I mean, we can say the CN Tower without it being cliche. It's our most distinctive building for a reason,
oh God, yeah.
but also the ROM,
The ROM.
the distinctive Michael Chin crystal in the front. Very, very distinctive.
I actually prefer the entry on this side, the one that has the Byzantine
Yes.
tile mosaic.
All right.
But
Should we head north to Davenport and then see how we're doing?
let us do that. What are we at?
We are at 37 minutes and 75% battery.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think it might be leveling out a little bit, but we'll know for sure once we hit an hour and see what it's done. And just like Yorkville, just in general, is an interesting building.
Oh yeah. It's a whole, I am taking off my jacket. It is
Yeah,
hot.
I wouldn't be that far behind you, but I need my jacket for purposes because I don't have sleeves. I didn't put sunblock on my hands or arms.
You have structural concerns. Oh.
I almost was smart, and then I did an unsmart, and they kind of canceled each other out.
And now I am having to take my microphone off my jacket and putting it
Yes.
on my shirt. Oh yes, I just realized, talking about the planetarium and Artemis 2, I'm wearing my NASA t-shirt,
Oh, there you go.
if you maybe want to.
NASA. Very nice.
Yeah.
Or should I say, very nice.
Oh yes. I figure
It almost worked. There was something there.
a bit forced, I'll go with you. But yeah, no, it was, yeah, like I've seen a lot of space-themed things in pop culture over the past few years, like borrowing classic NASA logos. I figure it's a combination of an appreciation for good design
Yeah.
and a very quiet desire to please find some way off the planet.
The space shuttle, that did not age well. Yeah, true. Roddy says it's a beautiful church. It is a lovely church.
Yeah.
Church of the Redeemer is beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the churches in Toronto are at least very beautiful. Like
Like a lot of the old historic ones, yeah.
the new ones that are just like, we're a store in a mall. I'm just like, good for you.
Yeah, there is something to be said for sacred space being beautiful space.
Yes. Well, that was often how people, like, creative people could worship by making a space more beautiful,
Of course.
to make it feel elevated and to make it feel more heavenly.
Hi, Sistine Chapel.
Yes, exactly. And much like most things, beautiful things often created by raging homosexuals.
Wow. We have ways.
We have ways.
So walking along Avenue Road. So the name is not, it does seem like combining two street types doesn't make a name, but actually the avenue refers not to the idea of an avenue like University Avenue, but rather speaks about the idea of a street for processions, that kind of function.
I've been around this building filming once or twice now, and they have eschewed me away every time.
Oh.
But I'm just like, but it's just nice. It's got an opulence to it.
I mean, it's beautiful. Surely they have experience with influencers.
I think so, but you shouldn't call me Shirley. I had to. It was right there. It was right there.
And people keep taking it.
I will remember the time I went into Yorkville Village.
Oh.
And they weren't happy about me filming in there. But I'm just like, it's a mall. No one cares. Least of all me.
Even if it's a mall in Yorkville.
They asked me about Whole Foods and I said, no, just a couple of them. This is also an interesting building.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is visually distinctive.
Mm-hmm.
Not a classic beauty, but still.
No, just different.
Yeah.
Like you don't often see buildings that have that kind of jutting out.
Right?
Somewhat impractical, because really when you have something like that, you're just looking out into someone else's property that's jutting out.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, little traffic jam over here.
I mean, Whole Foods.
Yorkville Village shooed me very badly at the beginning of the pandemic. I made the cardinal sin of trying to sit down to tie my shoe. Wow.
That sounds
accurate, actually.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you're not breathing our deluxe air package?
Oh, your card was declined when you oh, you didn't even apply for the package. Oh dear. And
you're making the other rich people feel envious of your lackadaisical attitude.
oh, I'm sorry. Did I say other rich people?
Yes.
My mistake. I'm so sorry.
Yes. I mean, I'm rich in spirit and nothing else. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not often rich in spirit. Unless I've drank a lot, but then I'm rich in spirits.
Yes, the plural is pretty key.
I should make sure my battery is full before I get here. Sorry, I gotta go. All good, Roddy. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a little bit.
It was cool.
Remember, best way you can help is by telling your friends.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Otterly. Good to see you today. So we are actually coming up to Davenport.
Yes. Oh, and just want to highlight something. This is 103 Avenue Road.
I actually really like the color combination of the mint and gold.
Mid-century modern. The gold bricks against the mint green.
I actually like that a lot.
Yeah. It's a thing I like along here, so I thought I'd share that with you and our audience.
Something that would not get seen very often, that's for darn sure.
Oh yeah.
That's just a unique little pattern.
Yeah.
And the fact that it even has like a dimension to it. I mean, the other side looks like they just gave up. Like the little mosaics, not quite as exciting.
No.
Still interesting, but certainly not like the other one has a really distinctive, interesting pattern to it. Whereas that side just has a bit more of a slapdash approach.
Like, almost like they ran out of the budget.
Yeah, they ran out of the gold bricks. They all went to Yorkville Mall.
Quick, where are the bathroom tiles?
Yes. Just stick it on the wall. I'm glad you stopped in paying for that. Anytime first last. Happy to do it.
Oh. And yeah, so passing by.
Hello, Marcus. Long time no see. Good to see you, my love.
Hey, Marcus. Good to see you. Yeah, so the right side of Avenue Road, the east side, has a lot of newer constructions. The left side has a lot of older places, mainly older commercial and residential that has been repurposed.
Webley! Just looks like it's yelling.
It does.
Oh, by the way, I changed my rules so if anyone super chats me, I have to sing. So they can make a song request, and that's how it works.
Okay.
Welcome to 5 Elements Espresso Bar. I've been here once, and it was when my dog was getting her nails done. I came here and I looked inside. I was like, this place is really pricey. I looked at my thing and I saw that the dog was done, so I had to go back and get her. That's my story about the place. It's not exactly an exciting story, but it was something that happened.
It did. So like just pointing to the left, this area, Avenue and Davenport Road, this is one of the major centers for flowers, right? So there is a...
It's the flower power.
That's a section.
No. The question is, are you Team Growers, Team Jong Young, Team Ken's Flowers, or Team Yang's Flowers? Have you done the boop today yet? We've done a couple.
Yeah.
Oh my, this is windy now. Oh my.
Although happily not nearly as windy as, well, it's a much warmer wind.
It is nicer actually. It's kind of refreshing, I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Should we go up to Ramsden?
Let's do it.
Oh look, Davenport, that road we said we'd do today.
We will be doing it, I'm sure.
Oh, look at that. It's like a little beaver, but like with a lizard tail.
I have questions.
I also have questions.
So Davenport Road. And yeah, so it is a very curvy road.
Yes.
We talked about it during our abortive effort, but basically...
Here we can cross.
Yeah. We're protected by video, but Church Street basically curves around and does a 90-degree turn and then becomes Davenport Road.
There. We could go over there and do a forbidden boop. This one's a fun forbidden boop because it's a naked forbidden boop.
Oh dear.
Just for Marcus. You can see where the boop is coming.
I just need to know where the boop will be.
Well, I feel like it's only fair to do respect.
Okay, that is good. Boop.
We could always boop more, but we shan't.
Yeah. Yeah, so this looks like an old bank building.
Well, I know that there used to be, I wonder if it's still a CrossFit place.
Yeah.
But it was a CrossFit place for years.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bunny.
magic bunnies.
Lovely.
Boop that bum. See, we do not... There is something wrong about sexually harassing a statue. If they come alive, I want them to be like, hey, I'm happy you paid attention to us. And not, you molested me while I was unable to fight back. Something about that feels non-consenty.
I would agree.
Booping is fine.
Good boops only.
I'll give you a like for that. You weren't going to give me a like anyways. For shame, Marcus. Actually, how are we doing for likes today?
So,
29 likes. Ooh, that's wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Is this the fabulous stream? I don't know, Jonathan. You tell me. We've actually explored some really interesting places so far.
Yeah, it's been a good walk.
I mean, we could do Ram's Den, but I did find that last time just going up a couple blocks and then kind of looping around in this area, found a lot of really interesting random things.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I like the art here.
Oh yeah.
These pieces are really cool. That's a little soft around the edges, but I like what they were going for. That's cool.
Oh,
Good use of...
That looks like Emily May roses.
You think so?
Oh, no, Miss Morganilla.
Morgan Groombridge.
Okay.
Very cool. So they're each by someone different, which is cool.
Okay. So that's the 13th Avenue Road bus.
Okay. And that's off the Avenue Cigars,
Yes. Ah.
just in case.
And this is not a place.
This
And
was
right-
a house.
Yeah.
Did I hear Soren? You might have. As soon as you popped on, that song popped into my head. And now I can't singing it. Hello.
What's the picture taking? The mess there?
Oh, we're just we do streams of the city.
Yep.
Just
Oh, do the stream that
yeah.
took away our parking.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
We're all dying here now.
Oh, no.
Look at this. Yeah, we wish the moose would come. I've
Fair.
been here 46 years.
Oh wow.
Really?
I lose a lot of business because my clients are all older.
And they need the place to
They
park in
need
front.
coffee and cookie and chocolate,
Yeah.
right? It's
Hmm.
the city, but
That's-
the city's
Oh.
killing the neighborhood, small businesses.
Oh.
Ugh.
We used to have all pay parking.
Oh wow.
Now they put this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not even like there's a lot of
Artwork.
easy.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys look fabulous. Look, look
Thank
at
you.
my jacket.
I love your jacket. This jacket's
I love
amazing.
your style.
That's
Yes.
what I do. Well, I'm a designer. He's a designer.
Oh,
Very nice.
He's the tailor.
Uh,
I'm the couture.
Very cool.
Remaking now. I do what you have there. I do the stitching now.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was something I started doing because I literally just
So
my
you did it?
yeah, my jacket was falling apart, so I learned how to stitch and sew up a little bit
Oh, I
and
tell people. I save the environment.
yeah.
But obviously, they don't want me anymore, so.
Well, if you'd like, I can come by with my camera one day. I could do a little clip about your place.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
I highlight Toronto and I highlight different things that happen here and yeah.
Good for you.
I feel like Toronto could be one of the best cities in the world, so I'm just trying to capture the stories. That, yeah.
I mean, I'm from Switzerland originally.
Oh, very nice.
Why do you think I'm here? I love it here. Except
Lovely.
they're killing the neighborhoods.
Yeah. No, it's an unusual tactic
It's a
that doesn't
weird
make a
choice.
lot
I've
of
been
sense.
around here for 50 years. Can you imagine?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
There used to be a gas station there.
Oh really?
Yeah, there used to be a grocery store right there.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Now it's all plastic surgery.
Yeah.
God.
It's okay.
It's
well,
kind of a weird place. Like there isn't any direct connections to TTC around here to make up for the lack of street
no,
parking.
it's a bus who never comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I never driven a car. I'm always on my bicycle.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, there's no bike lanes, but I know where to go. So,
right.
Mhm.
you know. So you guys live in the city?
Yeah.
Yep. I live over in like Church and Wellesley area.
Oh, perfect. My
Yeah.
daughter
Yeah.
lives there.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, this
Well-
is a highway, and then there is
Yeah.
Is this yours, Winona?
this. It's the gentleman came out.
Yes.
He just opened up a men's tailoring.
Okay.
On the
Which one's yours? Which
just in the dungeon. There, I'm
Oh,
Christine.
Christine's?
Hello.
I
Excellent.
started 46 years ago, you believe it or not, before you
Wow.
were born.
Well, why don't I see if I can come by in a day or two and maybe I can interview you and we can talk about your business?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be up for that? You can say no. It's fine.
I mean,
Everyone check out Christine's.
very cool.
Well, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I do some work in film sometimes.
All right.
No.
I used to do a lot of work on the film.
Well, thanks for
No,
joining.
nobody wants to do this anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's labor intense. Look what you did with your jacket.
Yeah.
How long does it take you? Nobody
Oh, a
will
long
pay
time.
you for
Like,
that, right?
Developing the skills, it's tempting to just do fast fashion.
But you know what? I only make clothes. Well, now I just fix.
Hello,
Why
Poison.
not? I stayed in business, right? I would just
Minor
make
earthquake.
evening wear
Oh my
weddings.
gosh.
I'd be
I
finished.
hope people
It's
are all
what I
right out
used to
there.
do, What I'm trained on. Who cares?
But, well, you have to do what you have
I
to do.
survived. I have
do.
to keep working. I can never retire.
But I love your style.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is
Very good.
fantastic.
I
brilliant.
Like, I like you guys' style.
Thank
Yeah, I like
Thank
your
you.
hair.
Thank you very much.
Matching you.
I
So maybe we should put something in there.
mean, I know a guy. Well, thank you so much. How
You're
lovely to
welcome.
meet
I'm
you.
Christine.
Maddie, nice to meet you.
Maddie?
Maddie.
Maddie.
I'm Randy.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Maddie.
That's it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Check out the neighborhood.
We will.
Definitely.
Nice. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Design flew away.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
We got you.
Too windy today, yeah?
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, it's
I
been,
just-
the weather's very
I
active.
know. See you
Yeah.
later.
Take care.
She has a German accent. It would make sense. She was from Switzerland.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I guess German Switzerland.
Well, Switzerland has 4 languages, or is it
Yeah.
Austria that does?
No, Switzerland has 4 languages.
Yeah, because it's German, French. It's the other one that's like specifically them.
Okay, well there's German,
Yeah.
French,
Yeah.
Italian.
Italian's the other one.
Yes, and then the original
The-
Swiss
the
language
regional
is
one.
Romansh.
Romance. That's it.
It's it's a Romance language like French or Italian, but someone just passing by the Hare Krishna Center.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Just
Hare
across from the
Hare.
Church of the Messiah.
Yes. I remember one of the days I was walking back from over here and just the sky lit up in the most beautiful sunset that I've seen.
Oh,
I wish I had had my camera and I would have just streamed the whole thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I was just like, that was a gorgeous moment.
And here is the start of the of Dupont Street,
Yes.
which is probably the major street line between Florida to the south and St. Clair Avenue to the north.
Mm-hmm.
It goes west to Dundas Street west as it arcs up, and then becomes Annette Street, finally ending at the Humber.
Very cool.
Yeah, across the street is Sergeant Ryan Russell Parkett. Ryan Russell.
So Ryan Russell Parkett.
So Ryan Russell, he was the sergeant who was killed in the terrorist attack on Parliament Hill a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
So named after him. And that is the Midtown Railroad that runs by the Summerhill LCBO.
Oh,
What would have been a secondary transit hub if Toronto had gone differently.
fair. Bad troll to Matt.
Thank you for deleting it. An earthquake?
Anyone feel the earthquake? Minor earthquake rumbles Ottawa Gatineau. I didn't feel anything.
I do. But I never feel earthquakes, so. And I realize that I've just challenged the earth to make sure I do. So I'm sorry.
One day, one day.
One day.
I just remember I came up here this way one day, and I was just like, it's actually just a really lovely little area.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about it in the Summer Hill.
Hello, Chowdhury. I think there was a troll in the chat, and I just didn't even notice.
Thank you for... Hello. But yeah, so this is part of like the early 20th century suburban boom. Like you can look across the street and you can see those originally workers' cottages.
Oh, yeah. So it's funny because those would be workers' cottages, but then like it kind of just feels like the whole place down here.
Oh, yeah.
Was just all done by the same person who just went copy and paste, but with like...
Well, I mean, like if you're building working class housing, consistent design model helps.
Yep.
And
does Toronto have a lot of earthquakes? Not overly.
No. No, like occasionally, but...
Look, we're getting yellows now. Purples and yellows and whites and...
Oh, crocuses.
Oh, spring is springing.
We're free.
Hi, Chowdhury. Good to see you, buddy. But I just think it's so interesting with like the nearly identical houses all the way down.
Oh yeah, I love it. The palimpsest, the architectural palimpsest of Toronto. Of course, they've since been repurposed. These are most definitely not, I imagine, industrial workers' homes.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Unless they, like, I don't know, run aerospace companies or something.
So yeah, it looks like I'm doing my show this weekend.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, hi, Poison Jam.
Oh, there's a little snail.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Hey.
I'm not going to protect you, unfortunately, but...
Oh, the snail is snailing.
I know you're bad for gardens, but I can't help you out one way or the other.
Oh. Such a lovely shell.
I remember when I lived in Toronto as a kid, one of the few memories I have was the school we went to was like a private school, Queensway Cathedral.
Okay.
And I remember one of the things we used to do during the day was to go out along the edges of the yard because that's where there was some grass. And then we would actually just play with the snails that were there.
Play how?
Just like pick them up and appreciate them.
Well,
So that's what kids used to do, I guess.
which is good.
But up in North Bay, I never saw any snails or slugs up there.
Yes, I imagine the Canadian Shield is not quite...
It's more of a Carolinian.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So,
May also be an issue of need for our housing to be built quickly. Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very true.
But yeah,
it just kind of ends.
So I'm particularly caught by the building across the street.
I also think that's interesting.
Yeah, like 138, which, again, clearly started off of the workers' cottage.
Then they got an expansion.
And
Possibly even a shipping container expansion by the look of it.
But
Why are snails bad for gardens? I think they just eat. They just eat a lot of stuff that...
yep, I mean, like they just... Oh, someone's only now getting rid of the Christmas tree.
That is voluminous flowers. Fake, obviously, but you know, it's very nice.
I'm thinking someone really wanted spring to come.
Yes.
Oh. Now that's interesting, a small apartment building.
That is kind of interesting in the middle of stuff, isn't it? Japan is mostly earthquakes. That is true. It's really more a quake than earth. Should we go down Molson Street, see what's down there?
Oh, let us do that.
Now it's funny because it literally almost goes back right away to the same style of capped houses.
Like, although that house has been clearly retrofitted extensively.
Yes. Ooh, I like that one. That's got a fun vibe to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like if Mike Wazowski was mid-century modern.
Ha.
Oh, these are great. Oh, just look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That erupted.
Oh, yes.
This is healing for us, friends. It's like, oh my God, green things.
The nightmare is over.
The nightmare is over.
The nightmare is over.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Oh, dear.
Oh, just look at all.
Oh. think it's whole.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. They have fault lines, we have fracking. No thanks for Canada, earthquakes mostly. Yeah, that would make sense. Wow, that's just lovely.
It's beautiful. And there's
Weeds in
even-
my yard soon. Oh no.
Oh. And even a charmingly dilapidated garage in the background.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
Maddie, nice blue hair. Thank you, Strawberry. Ooh, a single daffodil.
Ooh.
Hello, friend. You know what? Why not? Boop.
Boop. Oh, and there's a rose bush that has been.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Clearly coming out real quick there.
Oh yeah.
As always, make sure you grab the thorns really hard. Oh, this garden, this is going to be lovely to walk by in
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks. Not that it isn't now, of course.
Oh. Yeah. So, just commenting on that.
Think of dandelions like lettuce of the bunnies. It's fair. I watched listening in chat. Well, thanks for sticking around, Chadwick. Always good to have you.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm actually feeling hot.
Ah,
And not because I'm terribly out of shape, I think. Yeah. So here we are on Roxborough Street West.
oh no, a forbidden poop. It's a good boy forbidden poop.
Shall I encourage you to be strong?
No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't do that to them. We love you. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Get yourself a goat.
Yeah. This is a lovely part of Toronto.
Not even a rental goat. One day. One day.
I mean, you could.
It is the easiest kind of gardening.
True.
I mean, this area is just kind of lovely.
Oh yeah. Look at old
All
mate.
these stately houses.
Mm-hmm. Lovely old brick.
More daffodils.
Ooh.
Actually, I think last time I was up here was with Green Knight.
Oh, okay. A nighttime walk?
Not even a nighttime walk. I just kind of took him out during the day.
Okay.
It's like, I am your father. Follow me.
Okay.
Oh, we've determined that, oh my God, I have two I have two walk sons. I didn't even think about that.
Walk sun.
Yes. So we've realized that like WalkTubing operates much like drag families,
Okay.
where I am Green Knight's walk daddy.
Okay.
We're all in the House of Strides,
House of Strides. Okay.
possibly the House of Ken, but that's a side house. But I'm just like, Ready Eddie is my walk daddy,
Okay.
and technically you are my walk son.
Okay.
You and Green Knight, you are my walk children.
That is lovely. And I'm also a bit concerned because I have visited the RuPaul's Drag Race subreddit and know how badly this can go. So let's try to avoid.
What is the family resemblance? I guess you have to grow a mustache.
Oh, well.
You getting closer to a donut? I was getting closer to a donut. We'll see if it actually pays off soon, but...
Yeah.
Have you heard Slater's new album? I have not yet. I'm not a huge Slater fan, but maybe I should get into her more.
Very cool.
Collaborate with Green at night with Green Knight. Oh, that's nighttime. Nighttime is weird. Maybe. I'll put it out there as a possibility.
Yeah. Oh, and just want to point out that signed for Danielle Martin. She was the Liberal candidate for University of Rosedale, the federal riding.
Did you get it?
She got it.
Yay!
And
Go Danielle!
Because of winning 2 by-elections, including one in Quebec.
That gives him the majority, doesn't it?
Yeah, and also 5 people switching parties, which is kind of unprecedented. So
that is weird.
Like 1 okay, but 5. So Mark Carney now runs a majority government.
Woo!
Which
is both good and bad, but it's easier in that way, especially today's day and age. Mm-hmm. Just like we need to make the discourse around people wanting to work together instead of wanting to put down the other party.
Yeah. And
maybe that'll finally get rid of PP. We can dream.
We can dream. Pierre Poilievre and
Paul Hanlon.
I do wish the NDP would get its act together federally. But
that would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, we can't go down the lane.
Yes. So this is a Pizza Hut that used to be a Starbucks, and now it's a
hole in the ground.
It is a deep, deep hole.
PP does not have an iron grip on the Conservative, it seems. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, well, he
Big
was supposed
font of rain.
he was supposed to offer success, and then through factors outside of his control, he did not get to be prime minister.
Which, you know what?
In a
I
way,
felt like his platform was all about boo Trudeau, and as soon as Trudeau bowed out, he kind of just lost the plot a little bit, and still harping on how. I'm just like, we're in a period now where we want to build Canada up.
Yeah,
and you are promoting division, which is not the way to go right now.
Although I will give Pierre Poilievre, his appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast was constructive, was good. He did stand up.
That's good.
But yeah, like if it's all Justin Trudeau, when now Justin Trudeau's with
Katy Perry gets the last laugh.
Katy Perry at Coachella, I mean, okay, good for them, you know.
Honestly, like, live your best life at this point, Justin.
Yeah. I mean,
you might have failed as a politician.
Well, I mean,
did he fail? I don't know.
Like,
he served a purpose.
He was in power for a decade. You don't do that if you don't have some competency. He did have some good policies.
Yep.
Could have done more, but what he did was
fine.
And like, he did keep the Liberals in power for a decade, and he managed to hands-off transition to a new person, which is kind of rare.
Yep.
I mean, look at Mark Carney could have been the equivalent of Kim Campbell.
Yep. The unfortunate thing, he really could have, but like, I feel like he's done a very good job of just, he kind of feels like he's been born a politician. I don't mean that in the sense that I'm trying to slight him, but I mean like he already has that quality of being like, I'm in control, I know what I'm doing.
Like
Carney? And like you don't,
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm just like, you don't have to like me, but I'm doing what's best. I'm just like, I kind of admire that.
I mean, like, competent technocrat. He did the 2008 financial crisis. He handled that. He helped the UK get through Brexit with as little damage as possible.
All right. Do we think that Justin Trudeau popped some mollies at Coachella? You know what? I don't really want to know about his sex life.
Oh, no, like, it's just like a widely...
Yeah. Oh, is that a thing? Everyone thought he was on M?
Well, not on M, but actually, let me...
Here's the thing. If he is, I'm just like, you know what, Justin? Work. Have fun. Have a good time.
I mean, like, he's off as his pop star.
Hiromu. Hello, Hiromu. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Justin popped in a time machine and is having his second bout of teenage dreams.
Yeah, so this is the photo.
Okay.
At Coachella.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I mean, he's with his pop star girlfriend, and he's got a $5 million home in Outremont. And you know what?
He's got a great life now.
Yeah, it's great.
We'll give it to him.
And
here's the thing. Katy Perry, you know what? She'll always kind of be there.
Yeah.
She'll never be what she was. I think she'll... Hopefully, if she comes back again, she doesn't make the same mistakes a third time.
Yeah. And you know what? I want them to have kids. Do you know why?
Because it would be Justin Perry?
Like, I want to know in advance who's going to be prime minister in 2070.
You know what? Work.
Yeah.
Maybe not with blackface, though. Maybe we avoid that little hiccup. Hello, Jennifer. Good to see you. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, welcome today, friends.
Yeah.
Should we go across on Belmont and then south?
Why not? But yeah. Yeah.
Just letting your brain sink in a little bit.
I mean,
Is Davenport a bridge too far? I mean, we technically did some Davenport. We just
Did-
didn't do a lot of Davenport.
I think we just need to get back into the rhythm of things, but we do need to do Davenport. I have a great script set up. You'll love it, I promise.
Excellent. Well, hopefully next week. Here's the thing. This week I was the problem because I left and I was all ready to go, and then I got to where I was going, and I was just like, I didn't bring my microphones, so I had to go back and get those, and that just kind of threw us off for why we started a little bit later today, which we apologize for. Oh wait, we were gonna go down that. Well, that's fine. We'll go down the next one. If there's anything even here to look at.
Well, these are interesting townhome style.
They really are, aren't they?
Oh my God.
I was resting before, but I decided to chat and rested both at the same time. Good call.
Lovely.
We still in Midtown? Not exactly.
No,
We're kind of just north of Bloor and Yonge at the moment.
yeah, I think a long time we were in Midtown, maybe with when we were approaching the start of Dupont over to the
Yeah, I
west.
would say so.
Like that was vaguely Midtownish. Now we're like northern edge of the downtown.
Yeah.
Actually, here's a question I saw on Reddit. I want your opinion.
Okay.
Is the Distillery District part of downtown Toronto or not?
Ooh. I mean, technically yes, but also technically no. It's
Yeah.
just far enough away that it kind of feels like its own mini suburb.
It's like downtown adjacent.
I would argue the same thing with Liberty Village. Is it downtown? No, but yes.
Yeah. And of course it will end up being changed for the Ontario line. Both of those places will be getting subway stations. So that will...
That will change everything a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
I mean, once that comes in, that will actually go a long way to bringing a lot of things together, which is nice.
Oh yeah. I mean...
Soon get to Bloor and Yonge. That will no more be Midtown. Yeah, some people think that Bloor Yonge is the start of Midtown, but I would say it's probably like Summerhill North.
Yeah, Summerhill North, so like roughly the level of Dupont then.
Yeah.
Like Summerhill, well Dupont actually, Dupont is blocked by the residential district we walked through, Rowanwood Avenue.
Yeah. Could we call
But-
it like downtown North? Or like South Midtown?
We could, do we have
Or
to?
mid North downtown?
I think you need to make some kind of acronym incorporating the first syllables of all these
Alicia
words.
is live. Wonder if you'll run it. Oh no, I didn't know she was live. Oh.
Oh,
I wish I'd known. I would have tried to snipe her for
Yeah.
at least a moment.
yeah. Don Valley is an easy boundary for downtown.
Yeah, that's true.
No. Well,
But I think most people think of downtown as like
yeah.
young.
Young. Yeah. And I would,
Let's see if we can go.
of course, downtown changed all the time. Like a century ago, Yonge and Queen was downtown, and Yonge and Bloor was still kind of suburban fringe.
True. I'm here with you. Aw, thanks first last.
Queen and Bay, yeah, that's a bit of a walk.
Queen and Bay. Yeah, it's a ways.
Yeah.
Oop. Someone's losing their car.
Yeah, like,
This
but-
is the emergency vet clinic.
ah,
Have you ever been there?
I have not.
It is not ideal. It's-
For so many reasons, I imagine.
yes. Because if you're there, you're probably scared.
Oh.
Still can't navigate Toronto even after all the streams I watch. Oh, if you get here, you never know. You might be surprised.
I mean, one thing I do like is that experience when I get to a new place. I've read up about it, I'm a bit disoriented, and then I finally get to the place where the maps all click into alignment.
Yes.
That is a good feeling.
The great thing about Toronto is it is all just a grid. So streets that go north-south generally have a grade to them. So it's like you're going south, like you're going down towards the water or up towards the hill. If you're going east-west, you'll notice that the land is fairly flat. And as soon as you know that, every time you see a streamer in Toronto, you'll be able to kind of get a sense of which way they're going, simply based off of the way in which the camera lines up with the horizon. So.
But yeah. So like we are, of course, walking, tying this into an element of my Davenport script.
Yes.
We are walking on the upper, back in the Ice Age, we would be underwater near the shore of glacial Lake Iroquois.
No, the present. Oh. Well, that's there now.
It's got a new home.
I don't even think I could reach it if I tried, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, first last out, where are you in Alberta?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that they are just west of Calgary.
Okay. Well.
I will see you this summer when I am in Calgary.
Yes. Now, the only place I've been to as an adult in, well, I was in Calgary when I was 13, the Scout Jamboree in Kananaskis.
Why is Davenport so windy these days?
Yeah, like we literally, maybe the wind tunnel effect, I don't know.
The answers, my friend, are blowing in the wind. Answers are blowing in the wind. Yeah. But technically you can just replace that with everything. Everything is blowing in the wind.
Blowing in.
All of the things are blowing in the wind. Everything is blowing in the wind because it's windy.
As they say in Acadian French, savant.
Savant?
Savant. The wind has moved in Acadian French from being a noun, a thing, to being a verb, an actual process.
Interesting.
Yeah. Savant.
The bike lane is a real obstacle course. That it is. That it is.
So just passing by the historic Masonic Temple at Yonge and Davenport.
Yes.
And the Canadian Tire, which, well, I suppose it does make most sense for Canadian Tire to not keep the storefront here, but just sell the land for real estate development.
Wait, is that what's happening?
I believe it's what's happening.
Oh,
yeah, like,
man.
I mean, well, that tower right over there, that used to be on Canadian Tire land, but they sold it.
Interesting. And so now they're keeping this store, or they're selling this place off?
I think they'll be selling it off.
Goodness gracious. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it is also nice to have a Canadian Tire that's downtown that's not in the Eden Centre.
Well, again, sometimes in the Eaton Centre, sometimes I get the sense that they're giving up.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Pallets in the corridors, it's like...
I have walked through, well, a couple times I have walked to there. And one time in particular where there was literal like feces rubbed along the door. And I'm just like, this is disgusting.
Oh my God.
This is like,
oh my God.
This is atrocious. I know it's not their fault because they are not the ones who did it, but I'm still just like, this is now what I will associate your place with.
Oh. I was passing by the Toronto Islamic Centre, which actually used to be a Shoppers Drug Mart.
The colors stayed the same.
Yeah. Well, and the interesting thing, it's bilingual, English and French.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
you would think that they would have Arabic, or?
I mean, there's a lot of immigrants from Francophone Muslim countries.
It's true.
In North
Mauritius,
and West
Mauritania.
Africa. Yeah, Mauritania, Algeria, Morocco,
Algeria.
Tunisia,
Yeah. Niger?
Niger, yeah. Senegal. So, yeah, so like Toronto definitely isn't nearly as bilingual.
Fecal follies. Oh no, wow.
Yeah. Toronto's definitely not as bilingual as Ottawa, say, or even Winnipeg, but it does have Francophone presence. And an increasingly diverse one at that.
Well, where are you off to for the day? From here, of course.
Well, I think I will just be getting things done. I might do some laundry.
Good plan, good plan.
I'm probably going to be popping out tonight.
Delightful. I will probably see you there.
Lovely.
I have to go to Le Blas.
To where?
Le Blas?
Le Blas?
Yes. Le Blas.
Oh, yes. Oh, I do have to go to No Frills myself.
Ah, yes. I just need to go and get a thing of whiskey and then get the things I need for tonight.
Ah,
And then go home and apparently make my show information happen. So that's
send me the information.
a surprise.
Passing by former,
Yeah, this used to be a Starbucks, didn't it?
yes, it used to be a Starbucks, after by Hand and Heart. Albert Bricknell, I believe, an art book dealership.
Fair. And we got some stuff over here. Is that chat frozen? I don't think so. But it's hard to tell sometimes.
Tublora West. I think the chat is just a bit quiet.
It was too windy. It literally froze everyone out.
Ah,
Was about 10 minutes.
I think the chat is just quiet. The chat is just quiet.
I like that shirt.
I was just gonna say, I really like that shirt. A Hawaiian AT-AT shirt.
Why not? You know, like looking at the design of that tower in the southwest corner, I kind of like the cross-cutting pillars on the diagonal. They look interesting.
Yeah. Do we know what's happening with the building yet?
I'm not sure.
Like, is it still under construction? Did it get canceled again?
It's still under construction. It's a mess, but it's still under construction.
At least it's still going at this point, right?
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
it isn't just.
no. But once it's done, the cross street scramble makes sense. It'll just work better. It'll just be better. Just be better all around.
I would agree.
I like that building. Yeah, it is nice. It does have a history right now of just the building that just cannot get built.
Yes.
Hawaiian Punch, my food coloring of choice growing up. Red number 5. Yes. Yes to all of that. And
Oh my.
did you have a favorite, like, Sunny D style purple stuff beverage that you liked?
I think peach.
Peach? Peach was, yeah,
I
the
like
peach drink
peach.
from Tim Hortons.
I like peach.
Peach. Nothing beaches peaches.
Oh, did I mention that I saw a recent documentary about peaches at the Hot Docs Cinema?
No.
I did, yes. At
Like
end of
about the
March.
fruit or about the person?
About the person.
Ooh.
Very good. A couple of years, a Franco-Belgian team following her around, like visiting her family in Toronto, popping in on her in Berlin with a partner, making lots of really fun and great transgressive art. It was good.
Well, she's an interesting. She, they, she,
She.
she. She's an interesting. We should invite her for a walk sometime.
Oh, I'd love to see Peaches Toronto.
Did every child love milk growing up? I did. I was
I
a
like
big
it.
milk fan. Chalky milk, especially. Heck yeah.
Sorry, when you say chalky milk, I think of, remember the Simpsons episode where the school had cut back?
milk.
And then
My bones feel so brittle.
but I've been
I don't
drinking
get it. I
plenty
don't
of-
drink plenty of milk.
And of course, the in-classroom libraries that were full of William Shatner's Pet War novels.
Yeah. Apple bugged out of having a flagship store at One Bloor.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that.
yeah. Well, I mean, among other things, I would imagine that you'd want to be able to know that you could actually build the flagship store because the flagship store is in a building that's built.
Yes. That is kind of the key feature there. Will they still build it? Maybe. And if it gets built, will they go back? Who knows? Possibly. At that point, it just depends if it's a win for them or not. Hello, Carl.
And here we are crossing Charles Street, passing by another Shoppers Drug Mart, which did in the 80s, used to be a Kohl's bookstore.
Yes.
So small format bookstore, since assimilated into the Indigo network. I think Indigo Spirit is a modern equivalent.
There is a Kohl's here still. It's in the path. They still have a single Kohl's, I believe. But I think Kohl's is reserved for the smaller malls.
Yeah, I think that one actually, was that in the RBC Plaza area?
Maybe?
Yeah, they closed it and replaced it with an Indigo Spirit elsewhere in the past.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being there for way longer than it should have.
Oh yeah.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, weird survivors are a thing. I mean, there is still a byway store on the Queensway in Etobicoke.
Really?
Well, independent byway. It's more just a miscellany mini Honest Eds, but it was still there a few years ago.
Wow. That's impressive, really.
Yeah.
Why change if you don't have to?
Right.
One Bloor also canceled all the sales contracts as they want to charge more for the condos. Oh, good Lord. Good luck with that. Apple needs a Toronto flagship store in something other than the Eaton Centre. I'd agree with that. I'm not even an Apple person. I'm still just that would be good for them. That would make sense.
I myself would. Well, here's my thing with Apple. I would like.
I prefer pears. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, they're priced very high.
Yes.
They've only recently begun to introduce some more entry-level devices. I mean, I do have an Apple ID, but I've never had the need or the interest to get an Apple. But something I don't know, what were those little music players?
The iPods?
Yeah, one of those iPad pod touches. I might be interested in that, but they don't make those anymore.
Chapters bookstore, but I want all kinds of Kohl's stores in order to expand. It was a brilliant idea.
Ooh.
My cousin used to manage a Kohl's bookstore years ago. I loved to visit that store, coming in, visiting in Barn. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Gold bookstores had the better prices, and they had a very unique selection of books at the same time that you can't find anywhere else. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I want to watch Carl type first last.
And speaking of bookstores, we're
ABC
walking
Books.
ABC Books.
Delightful little place.
Let's take a quick scan.
See if they have anything. Do they have my book there?
No.
Maybe. Maybe. No, they don't. One day I'll come by a bookstore and they'll have my book. And then I'll look in and it's my auntie.
Yes. The Blue Castle.
Nope, I didn't see any of mine. I ain't a reader of books, y'all, if you didn't assume that already. Well,
One
thing I was thinking about doing is for my members, is doing readings of my books.
Oh.
And being every week read 1 or 2 chapters and then just have it up there for members to read through if they want to.
I like.
People can decide which book I do next.
Ooh.
Because one of the things I'd like to do is actually do like, I have a couple books that I want to re-release. Because like I'm gonna probably re-release Nikki Faces Catastrophe, and I'm gonna also re-release the sequel to that.
Yeah.
And then hopefully have the third. But just because I haven't heard from my old publisher.
Oh.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna take a look at that and see what I can come up with
Yeah,
there.
no, a Facebook friend, he's published off, and he just found out that his
Stephen Graham King?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. So you're only going to be able to get the cipher for like a little bit longer through Renaissance. Which is unfortunate, but I'm just like, Nathan's been tired for a while. I love my iPad Pro and the Mini, but there's nothing else I would buy from Apple, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Nikki, who is Nikki? Nikki is a book I wrote. It's called Nikki Facing Catastrophe ... and Survives ? And we'll go, thank you. It was my first book I wrote that like heavily leaned into comedy as I was there. So.
Oh, just want to mention across the street, where a cannabis store used to be, and before that a really good military surplus shop, is now a very good independent grocer. Fresh Picked. It's an Asian grocery. They've got great selection, good prices.
Good prices?
Yeah.
For this area?
Right.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, Pierre showed it to me, and yeah, it's a very inviting store environment. Would recommend. Very
good. I might go in and check it out. Actually, we could do that now.
We could.
I'm
here,
opposed,
you're
I'm
here.
not opposed to that. Here, let's go to the latest cross and then come back up, and I'll end it there.
Fair enough.
Hello, everyone. Lurkers alike. Please thumbs up the stream and consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. Maddie brings guests along sometimes, and most WalkTubers don't do that. That's fair. Yeah. Hi, Maddie. Walking for street fashion inspo. Oh, well, thank you very. Well, welcome, Soothing Shepherd.
Very cool.
I will say our street fashion is unique today.
Indeed. Oh, a sign of Elliot's Bookshop.
Oh.
Yeah, so Elliot's Bookshop was a great used bookstore where Kung Fu Tea is now. It closed a decade ago, but still, if you know, you know.
Fair. Well, Glad Day Bookshop was there too.
Oh yeah, like above it.
And the sign's still there as well.
Yeah. Oh, and Coach House Tavern Restaurant.
And now Not Just Noodles is also gone. But
Right.
now it's not even noodles.
It's just.
Now it's just. No Jake walking. No, I'm not a monster. Usually. Sometimes.
Yeah, so Young and Wellesley.
Yeah, you can see our reflections in the car. So for those who don't know, my name is Maddie. I'm a tour guide in Toronto. So if you or someone you know is coming to the city and you're looking for a unique experience, why not gift them with a customized walking experience? You can find my services below in TripAdvisor and on YouTube via tour. So please check it out. I am joined today by the Scene Toronto. This is Randy.
Hi.
He is starting his own tours soon, so please keep your eyes open for those. In addition to that, if you did like the stream today, we ask that you would kindly consider liking and subscribing. It does help us out in a major way. It's how YouTube recommends us, and it's how we get other people in. So if you're enjoying yourselves, if you like what we're doing, please invite other people to the club, into the circle. Friendships are the best ships that don't sink with more people on board. So Thank you for enriching our days with your presence. We loved you so far, and we greatly appreciate you coming by every day. I will be back tomorrow around 1:30, I believe.
Okay.
And hopefully, I don't know who I have tomorrow yet. Hopefully I find someone. But if not, I will see you tomorrow, and it's been a delight to have you folks so far. Bye.
Bye. Okay. What percentage are you at?